Welcome to economics. Okay, so today, right now, I'm just going to go over the just an introduction of who I am, what this class is, and some other course expectations. Okay, so first off, this is Economics 2301, which is all about macroeconomics. So by the end of this course, you'll be able to analyze what the economy is doing as a whole, which does include measuring and determining aggregate demand and aggregate supply, measuring national income. So like if you've heard of GDP or gross domestic product, we're going to be looking at that, as well as inflation and unemployment. You'll be able to learn how to calculate those. Some other topics we'll cover, such as international trade, economic growth, what the business cycles are, and then fiscal and monetary policies. You'll probably hear those in the news sometimes, so you'll be finally able to understand what those are. Okay, so we will be doing some reading and writing in this course, and then there is a very little bit amount of math. Okay, but if you are unsure about the math, don't worry. I'm here to help you. There are many tutoring services available for you as well. So if you struggle with math, please let me know, and we'll get you a resource to help you out to where you're not struggling there. Okay. Now, who am I? My name is Matthew McGehee, so it's pronounced McGehee. I'm from New Braunfels, Texas, home of the Mighty Fighting Unicorns. I got my BBA in economics from UTSA. I got my master's in economics from Boston University. Before teaching here, I've been a tutor, research assistant. I've been a teacher somewhere else. And in my part-time, I'm also a baker and barista. I really love doing a lot of different things. But my purpose here is just to educate and serve others. That's really what I believe my purpose is in life. So being a teacher really fulfills what I'm looking for. Some hobbies I'm looking at are some traveling, camping, coffee. Coffee is definitely something that I'm very, very interested in. Okay, so I'm probably going to use coffee in a lot of my examples. So it's definitely a passion of mine. Okay. In terms of contacting me, doing it through email is going to be the best way, or the Canvas inbox. So you can reach me there. If you have time to come see me on campus, I'm in Salado Hall 317D. I'll be there during these hours on Mondays and Wednesdays from 2 to 3, Tuesday, Thursday from 9 to 11, and 12:30 to 3. Okay, if you want to schedule an appointment, we can definitely do that. I'm also available through Zoom. You just need to email me and we can set up a Zoom call. No problem. I can definitely work with you there, because I'm really here to help you answer and make sure you understand all the material. If you have any problems or questions, please feel free to contact me. I would love to get to know you and your goals. Okay. By the end of this course, you're able to explain all of these different learning outcomes, such as what scarcity is, opportunity cost. You'll be able to understand what they mean by supply and demand factors, measuring and defining national income, business cycles, money supply. You'll be able to look at aggregate demand, aggregate supply, the mechanics of international trade, and then components of economic growth. So everything about macroeconomics you'll be able to learn through this course. Okay? Just some course expectations. Just following the student handbook, respect for me and others, and then just completing your assignments on time. You will lose 20% for any late submissions. All right. If something comes up, please just message me and we can work something out. So you're also expected to read the textbook and watch the lecture videos that I post. ChatGPT and other AI software will not be allowed on any assignments, discussions, quizzes, exams, or the common assignment. So I really want to hear what your thoughts are. I don't want you to just copy and paste what AI thinks. So I will use Turnitin and other comparison tools to evaluate the use of AI in any submissions. Anything that I think to be written with AI will lead to a conversation with me in an alternative assignment. I will not engage in any conversation with any parents. All the communication will be between me and you about your grade. Okay, remember, it is your grade, your assignments and everything, so the conversation is going to be between me and you. The grading policy, there's a total of 16 modules. They're all open. There's going to be homework assignments, interactive assignments, quizzes, exams, a common assignment, and a final exam. The homework assignments, there's going to be for each chapter. The interactive assignments are could either be over one chapter or a couple chapters, just trying to get you hands-on with the material, such as drawing graphs or collecting data. The quizzes are going to be over maybe 1 to 2 chapters as well. All 3 of those, I do drop your lowest grade at the end of the semester. The 4 chapter exams are 25% of the total grade. Common assignment is going to be a assignment that all of y'all will individually complete, and I will give you details about what that will look like towards the end of the semester. And then the final exam is going to be covering all of those learning outcomes. So it is a comprehensive final, but I give you a great review of what you need to know for that final exam. Okay. The textbook we're going to be using this course is called an open education resource. So it's a free textbook that anybody can access. It is Principles of Macroeconomics, the 3rd edition. It's available through OpenStax. So you'll be able to completely read the textbook through there. No problem. So this is what we're going to be using. The flow of the course. So you can message me. I'd love to hear any questions you have or comments. I will respond to you within 24 hours during the week, up to 40 hours on the weekend. I will try and have any assignment submissions graded and back to you within 1 week. There will be a textbook reading followed by the lecture video from me. So you are expected to read the textbook and watch the lecture videos. They are complimentary. So anything that the textbook covers that I don't is very valuable information. I cover some things that the textbook doesn't. So both are complimentary. But if you are struggling, we do have the tutoring center or Brain Fuse. So if you are struggling, there is someone there to help you. All right, you're not in this alone at all. After this video right here, you should use the Introduce Yourself discussion board, so I get to know you a little bit better. And then there is also an introduction quiz. You can find this quiz in the orientation module. It's just to make sure you understand the syllabus, course expectations, what the grading is, textbook information, and then also just like what you think what economics is, and then why you're taking this class and why you're getting your degree. Okay. But if you have any other questions, you can just message me, or you can use the Q&A community discussion board and post any questions you have, and I'll be sure to answer those. Okay. So that is it for the introduction. All right. The next thing we're going to do is talk about chapter 1. All right. I'll see you there.